Hello everyone, I am Piyush Vairade and I hope all of you are doing great and I hope your preparation for GATE exam is also going well. Okay. So IIT Madras has released the GATE 2027 website because IIT Madras is going to organize the GATE exam next year. So IIT Madras has released the website, but there is one important update. You can see here GATE has introduced a new paper, that is Robotics and Automation RA. Okay. So in this video, we are going to discuss the syllabus of this particular GATE RA, how to prepare for that, and what's the paper pattern, because paper pattern is different. Okay. So this is a new paper RA and they have introduced a new paper pattern also. New paper pattern means according to a syllabus. Okay. According to different section, the paper will be there. Okay. So what is this? We are going to discuss in this particular video. Okay. So 3 years before, GATE has introduced data science as a paper. Now they are introducing GATE robotics and automation. I think this GATE paper is really required because nowadays lots of branches are there in robotics and mechatronics also, right? So those students can appear for this particular examination, and we'll discuss the eligibility criteria also. Okay, because if you are from mechanical, CS, electronics, or any mechatronics or robotic, you will be eligible for this particular GATE paper. Okay, so we'll go to the website GATE 2027 and we'll discuss about this particular new paper. So here you can see the GATE website gate2027.iitm.ac.in, and you can see the important dates. So first we'll focus on the important dates, as you can see here. So you can see the online application will start from 14th of August and last date is basically 21st of September. Okay, so we have more than 1 month of time for the application. Okay, so please fill before the 21st of September. It is going to start from 14th of August. Okay, so you can just go through these important dates. And the exam date will be, you can see here, 6th February, 7th February, 13, 14, 20, 21st. So see, previously GATE examination used to happen in 2 weeks, like 2 weekends we can say, 6, 7 and 13, 14. But this time you can see they have extended the GATE examination date also, 28 to 21st. It means you can see a lot more combinations we can try. Okay. So if you go to a GATE paper and test paper and syllabus, and you can see a two paper combination, GATE is trying to adjust the two papers combination here because they have extended the GATE examination timeline to 1 more week here. Okay, so 1 more weekend, you can see 28 to 21st. Now GATE exam will be there. Okay, so you can see here about the important dates. You can just go through this. Now you can see GATE papers here. Now we'll go to a test paper and syllabus. So there is no change in the GATE data science and AI syllabus. So we'll be discussing in a separate video because this video is for the robotics and automation. And there is no changes in the GATE data science and AI syllabus. You can see a same syllabus is there. Okay, so same syllabus is they are following from the last year. So there is no change in the GATE data science and AI syllabus. Okay, now you can see here new paper code RA, robotics and automation, right? So if you click on this, you can see a syllabus here. So there are two things, part A, common section, then here we have a part B1 and part B2. Now what is this? Now see here, before going to syllabus, first we'll discuss about the exam pattern. Okay, then you will be much clear about the part A, part B, you can see. Okay, so if you just scroll down, you can see here RA. So there are two things, part A, that is common section, then here we have part B1 electrical engineering, here we have part B2 mechanical engineering, right? Now what is this? Look at the paper pattern here. So part A is common for everyone. So those who are applying for a RA, so this syllabus will be common for everyone. Then we have part B1 and B2. Part B1 and B2 can be selected during the exam. So B1 is electrical or B2 mechanical. It depends on you. You can select electrical, you can also select mechanical. So if you are from mechanical engineering background, it's a very good opportunity for you. Okay, so you can go for this RA paper. You can go for your mechanical paper along with the RA paper. Okay, and if you are from electrical or electronics background, you can go for this RA paper also, because you can see B1 is basically electrical. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. And if you look at the exam pattern here, so 100 marks will be there for 180 minutes, same thing. But look at this general aptitude 15 marks, so same as other branches, but you can see here 60 marks. So there is weightage of 60 marks to a common part, and then here we have 25 marks weightage for a part B1 or B2. Okay, so 60 plus 15, so you can see 75% weightage is there for aptitude and the common section. 25% weightage is given to part B, B1 or B2, whatever you select during the exam. Okay, so this is the paper pattern: 15 for aptitude, 60 for common section, and 25 for optional section here. Okay, I guess it's a very good changes in the exam pattern, because you can see for RA we have two choices, either electrical or mechanical. So it's a very good opportunity for mechanical engineering students, I can say. Okay, now let's look at the syllabus here. So you can see a part A. So here we have two things: engineering mathematics. So engineering mathematics is also part of part A. Now kindly note that in the mechanical engineering paper or electrical paper, 15 marks is there for engineering mathematics, right? You can see here around 13 to 15 marks. But this mathematics part is included in the part A for RA paper. So you can see this 60% weightage, right? So this engineering mathematics is included in that 60%. So you can see part A common section. So linear algebra, calculus, differential equation, probability and statistics, numerical method. This is same as of mechanical and electrical paper. So section A.1 is same for both the branches. If you look at the paper, if you look at the syllabus for mechanical and electrical, this is same. Then here we have section A.2, basic of mechatronics. Okay, so network elements, ideal voltage and current sources, you can see here, this is new. Digital circuit, you can see here from electrical electronics, right? Sensors, actuators, engineering mechanics, you can see this is from the first year subject, right? So we have engineering mechanics for in the first year, and also for mechanical engineering student, this will be more on the easier side as compared to electrical. But anyway, we already learned this in our first year, right? Then here we have programming part, programming and data structures, right? So flow charts and pseudo codes, programming in Python. Remember, they have introduced programming in Python, not in C or C++, right? So programming in Python, data types, operator, expression, everything you can see, it's same to GATE data science, we can say. Okay, so this programming section is same as GATE data science, because we have covered each and everything in Python only, right? So data type, this looping statement, conditional statement, loop control statement, we have already covered this in our PDSA course, right? So using Python, we have discussed all these things. Then here we have data structures: stack, queue, linked list, binary search tree, binary heap, graph, very important, right? So you can see here, you need to focus on the programming part. You need to understand, if the given code is given to you, what that code is doing. Okay, so that's why this flow chart and pseudocode is very, very important, because as you all know, I was instructor at IIT Madras BS program. In the first year itself, we have this computational thinking course. In that we have this flowchart and pseudocode. Entire subject is just flowchart and pseudocode. Okay, so why they have introduced this one? Because nowadays, because of AI is writing the code. But whatever the code written by the AI, are you able to understand that or not? How you are going to read that particular code, how you are going to understand that particular written code, that is very, very important nowadays, right? So you don't need to write the code, but if a code is written by the AI, can you understand that code? That is very, very important here. Okay, so that's why flowchart and pseudocode is introduced in the GATE paper. So I would say this entire thing, entire programming part is from the IIT Madras BS Data Science degree, because I was instructor for 5 years there. So this entire thing I have covered. Okay, so you can check out the computational thinking course and Python course. So this entire thing is covered in IIT Madras BS Data Science course, along with the data structures also. Okay, you can check out their videos. So this part is from the programming. This part you can see data structures, simple one. Okay, so if you are from mechanical or electrical background, and if you don't have a programming or data structure knowledge, don't worry. Okay, this is simple one only. Even if you watch one videos, detailed video on each of the topic, you can easily solve the questions. Okay, so don't worry about this particular part. This thing you already learned in your first year, okay? And if you are from electrical background, you can see you must have learned this particular subject also, okay? So this is basically a section A.2, basic of mechatronics. Now here we have section A.3, principle of robotics and automation. Now those who are doing a BE or BTech in robotics and automation, you can see your syllabus here, okay? So already that particular branch, robotics and automation, is basically I can say electrical and mechanical combination only. But here you can see in the section A.3 they have given this particular thing. So here you can see robotics classification, serial and parallel manipulators, geometric configuration, links and joints, coordinate system and degree of freedom. So I guess in the first year, those who have done the mechanical engineering, first year or second year, there is one subject, okay? I don't remember the subject name because I have done the engineering 12 years before. So you can see here this topic, if you have done your mechanical engineering, you must have done this, okay? Now next thing is CIM, you can see computer integrated manufacturing, automation in manufacturing, programmable logic control PLC in manufacturing, automated material handling system, automated storage and retrieval system. Now this part is something new, okay? This part is not covered in detail in our engineering, okay? So like when I have done my engineering, that time this part was not covered in detail. Only CIM and CAD was there, CNC was there, basic of that, that's it, okay? So this thing is something new, I don't know. Please comment if you are from robotics and automation background. Please comment if this subject is covered in your BTech or not, okay? So please do comment on section A.3. Let me know if these particular topics are covered in your syllabus or not, okay? So this A.1, A.2, A.3 all are basically a common part. So this part A is common section, this is common for everyone, okay? So you can see this particular syllabus. Now then here we have two things, part B1 electrical engineering and part B2 mechanical engineering. So during exam you can select either B1 or B2, okay? So B1 you can say electrical engineering. Here we have analog circuit and embedded system. So analog filters, you can see microprocessor and microcontroller applications. Then here we have signals and system, same topic as of your gate paper, right? Electrical paper. Then here we have a control system. So signal and system, control system, you can see analog circuit and embedded system. These all are important for robotics, right? Right. So I must say syllabus is designed very nicely as per the requirement of the industry, okay? Because if you look at robotics and automation, this is very important, right? Understanding of mechatronics is important, understanding of robotics and automation is important, knowledge of programming and data structure is very important. And here we have a part B1 and B2, okay? So this is for part B1 electrical engineering. Now you can see about mechanical engineering part B2, right? Mechanics of materials, you can see stress strain diagram, then numericals based on this. So you can see your syllabus for mechanics of materials, right? Same as of gate mechanical engineering, you can just go through that. Then here we have kinematics and dynamics, right? So you can see we have the vibration here, right? Theory of machine, vibration. So this part is covered in our theory of machine. You can see this particular part, right? Then here we have displacement, velocity, acceleration analysis of plane mechanism. So this part is covered in machine design, or we can say theory of machine or vibrations, you can see here, right? So combination of theory of machines and vibration, I can say. Part B2.3 you can see machine design and CIM, right? So design for static and dynamic loading. So till this we have the machine design thing, and from here we have the CIM CAD, you can see here, okay? So already this part is also covered in our mechanical engineering paper. So this thing is also covered, this thing is also covered. For this one and for this one you can just follow the previous year paper. Same for electrical engineering, you can just follow the previous year questions from this particular topic. That is more than enough for this particular electrical and mechanical engineering. So if you are from electrical, just follow your gate electrical paper syllabus content and you can solve the previous year question. For mechanical also you can follow the same content, same previous year question, but for this particular section only, I think there will be different types of questions, right? So but as of now, this is the first time they are conducting this particular exam. So questions you can expect same as of gate mechanical paper, and for here you can expect the same question as of electrical paper. Okay, so part B1 and part B2, I hope this thing is clear. Now what about part A, common section? So these particular topics are same for almost all the branches, right? Algebra, calculus, differential equation, probability and statistics, numerical method. But you need to prepare for this one, all these things, okay? And you can see principle of robotics and automation. So don't worry, we are going to help you in your preparation. So we can help you in part A, common section, okay? So we can help you in part A, common section. Part B, you can just follow your gate lectures and the previous year paper, that is more than enough. But for part A, common section, we are going to come up with something different this time, okay? So that will be a very useful for your preparation. So kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, because now we are going to provide a support for the gate robotics and automation also, okay? We already have this particular most of the things are covered, right? This thing is covered. We have covered this thing as well, right? So, and we have this thing covered as also, right? A digital circuit, algebra. We have covered this thing also in our gate course, right? So don't worry, we'll be helping you in your preparation for common section. For part B, you can just refer to the previous year paper and the content for the gate mechanical or electrical paper. Okay, so I hope the syllabus is clear and the paper pattern is clear regarding the robotics and automation. Okay, and how to prepare for that. You don't need to go through any new books for this. Okay, for part B, just follow your gate branch paper, mechanical or electrical. But for part A, you can see this particular topics from electrical and electronics. You can follow that. This is from the mechanical paper, and this is from the gate data science or CS. You can follow. Okay, but I guess from this particular topics, the question will be different. So as this is the first time they are going to conduct, so question will not be on the difficult side from the common section. For part B, you can expect a same level question, but for part A, question will be on the easier side from the common section. Okay, I hope this thing is clear about the gate new paper, and rest we are going to cover. So you can see here the details of the gate examination. You can just go through this, and you can see a two paper combination now, right? So you can see RA here. So if you are selecting RA as your first paper, then you can use electrical engineering paper, mechanical engineering paper, data science and CS paper. So if you are selecting the RA as your first paper, then you can also go for this paper combination. Okay, you can see if you select data science as your first paper, then you can go for CS, EE, ME, RA, like that. Okay. So I can say if you are from electrical background, if you are preferring for electrical, you can go for DA or RA. Same for mechanical. If you are from mechanical engineering background, you can go for DA or RA, like that. Okay. If you are from CS background, you can go for DA and RA also. Okay. But for CS people, selecting the part B will be very difficult. Preparing for the part B will be difficult. The best combination for CS is basically a gate data science only. Okay. So I would suggest CS people, you can go with the DA. Okay. Otherwise, you need to prepare entire new topics. Okay. For the RA part. So for CS, for data science student, I would suggest go for CS DA combination. If you are mechanical, electrical, then you can go for RA paper here. Okay. Or if you want, or if you are data science student, then you can go for RA and DA. Okay. Like that. I hope this combination is clear to everyone. So we'll be discussing in detail about the data science as well. So kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we are going to come up with a new strategy for this particular paper. Okay. So please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you have any question regarding the gate paper, either data science or RA, feel free to comment below. Okay. So that's it from my side. Thank you.